Politic'N Podcast, episode 28, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My nigga T-Dog, my nigga Randy, my nigga Rick, my nigga Darren on the boards, my nigga Homer, aka Anonymous in the back, you know what I'm saying? AKA Homer, aka Anonymous, aka, you know what I'm saying?
AKA.
What's the big old deal? Nigga T-Dog went shopping.
Word.
Ain't
I
that?
ain't even noticed.
I thought that's what niggas did today. You know what I'm saying?
No, I didn't get a chance to actually. I was
So
pressed for
nigga
time.
was just on. He was just pressed for time. But
I seen the story.
I didn't check the story because I didn't want to get
more
more mad.
Hollywood, bro.
Seen
So
some
what the
Nikes.
fuck did you do? You didn't
So
get
you got Hollywood to pick them up.
So that's
Yeah, that's
shopping.
where my plug is at.
Nigga, that's not really
shopping,
It's not.
bro.
I'm saying
That's
you went to buy something.
It's a plug.
You-
It's a shoe plug.
You went to buy
man. That's
something.
not-
That's all I'm saying.
Little
You went to-
pickup.
you went to get
Yeah, it's a little
some-
pickup.
You went to get some clothes.
I didn't get clothes.
Nigga say shopping. Nigga, that shoes is clothes. Nigga, what you talking about?
Technical.
Shit that you wear. Shoes. See, I think that would be all about it. Yeah, niggas was low. I was saying. Me and Randy was watching Sopranos like 2 days ago.
Hey, great show.
For like 2 days.
That
48 hours nonstop.
Yeah, we was just
That
smoking.
show's the funniest show ever.
That shit.
Oh my god, so funny.
The Sopranos is fire as fuck. I ain't gonna lie. And I been knew it was because a lot of other people always say it is, but I was like, but then this I just came over. This nigga was already watching it. So I was like, oh
I
shit.
just really started watching that shit like a month ago. I'm like, yeah, this shit fire. I should
Yeah,
watch this
it's-
shit.
yeah.
Yeah, I ain't never watched it. That shit
Nah,
good.
me neither.
It's good. It's good. It's a funny mob.
You know, it's
Yeah, like it's funny, but it's
You
like,
know, it's like
yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Shit, HBO
it's like-
shit.
it's like-
I ain't never clicked on
it's
that
like
shit.
what would the mob be like after all the Rico shit went down in the 80s? Where everyone, like you notice
Yeah,
like
basically,
you notice
they
how,
not even New York.
you
they
notice
was
how when
Jersey.
all the old heads come out of jail and they're all like, man, we just did 20 years and you motherfuckers are
Oh, yeah, I
snitching.
be random niggas coming out and shit.
You know?
Like, I want my territory back. Type shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I told you to back off. I did.
I was like, I don't like
And then
the-
I-
I don't
he's
like
like,
the way
and then
you
I
get
went
down my
in
nigga
reverse.
Tony right
He came
now.
out first day.
He's like, and I went in reverse.
I don't like the way they was getting out my nigga
Nigga
Tony.
paralyzed for life.
Nigga was talking, you know what I'm saying? That nigga Tony was making moves though, you feel me?
Alright, pass me another bit.
We had to.
That shit was crazy. That shit. Every time it got right. And then I know what's it, Uncle Junior nigga?
Yeah.
My nigga Tony. That nigga
Trying to take him
Uncle
out.
was going.
Uncle.
His nigga Uncle and his mom was like, nigga. Nigga, I was like, nigga. See, I would see he cool for being cool at the end. His mom gonna start pretending she had dementia, nigga. As soon as he start, no, it's on. As soon as he start figuring out his mom gonna start pretending she had dementia and shit, I was like, oh hell no. His mom a cold motherfucker. I was like, hell no. That shit hard though, nigga.
God.
Hey, Paul.
Hey,
Ooh.
hey.
Nigga, what's the Uncle Pussy?
Oh, yeah.
That's
your
Uncle Pussy.
The nigga,
I can't find pussy
Yeah,
anywhere.
the nigga name is Pussy. I was like, this nigga name is Pussy. That's crazy. How, like, what the fuck, nigga?
I wonder why.
Yeah, no, hey,
They ain't
when he-
never explained that shit.
Nah, nigga, the shit he started doing shit.
He's the first snitch in the whole fucking thing.
The shit he started doing, nigga.
Makes sense.
Then he got Jimmy.
I feel like I ruined it for people that
Nah,
have
yeah.
seen it.
I for sure
But
ain't
he
seen that shit.
gonna forget all that shit we said. Me, but nah, that shit a good ass show, nigga. Nigga son was at school and then he didn't know why all the kids was scared to fuck with him. Then he found out his dad was in the box.
Niggas been watching Snowfall.
I told you yesterday, I watched the last 2 episodes.
Yeah, bro. It's. I mean, the last one was alright. It wasn't that bad.
Well, not last 2, but whatever the last.
They wasn't that bad.
You seen it?
Nah, I ain't seen that shit. I ain't seen the season.
Fucking tiger, nigga.
Nah, yeah. That's
This
all. I
nigga named
keep,
Tiger, dude?
Yo, nigga, it's a tiger in the show.
that's all I keep hearing on Twitter.
It's a white nigga in
Like,
East
they
LA.
got a tiger in South Central Los Angeles.
Yeah, bro, the nigga in East LA, nigga, white nigga with a tiger in his backyard.
You got,
Somehow-
you got a regular backyard?
Regular backyard, but somehow Franklin and the Mexican dude get stuck in the cave or get locked in the nigga cave with the tiger.
Nah, he got, didn't he get tranquilized or something?
Bro, it's a whole bunch of weird shit.
It was some dumb shit. But all I keep hearing is that shit was, nah, but I ain't watched it, but all Twitter keeps saying is like, that's the last 2 episodes is stupid as fuck. But it's because John Singleton died. Like, nigga, this whole season, even in the first 2 episodes, they was cool, but it was like, as far as like what they was actually doing, like the decisions they was making, I'm like,
You could tell.
I'm like, nah, it was just like, who the fuck is writing this shit? Like what the fuck? Like, or just like the directing part probably not there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that nigga being there to tell niggas how to say or what to be, it's like, nah, that shit not hitting. Oh yeah, that nigga Will Smith smacked Chris Rock.
Yeah, you seen the nigga Tony said.
Oh, you seen that shit?
But before we get into all that,
God.
whose side is niggas on?
Oh, I mean, why can't this be funny? Like,
No, it can just be funny, but as soon as we start talking about it, everybody's gonna be like, well, I think.
I ain't got no
I
opinion on that shit.
mean,
It ain't funny. In my opinion, shit, Will Smith did what he had
you know
to
what I'm
do.
saying? If he felt like he was
That shit was,
disrespectful,
look, that shit was funny,
like,
and Will Smith did what he had to do. That's what I think.
Cause niggas caught up like it's the war, so it's like the nigga he said fuck all that shit out the window. So that was the issue, nigga.
That nigga Will.
Keep my wife's name.
Shut your fucking mouth.
But they were saying that Chris Rock got Asperger's, so apparently he can't detect emotional intelligence. He has no emotional intelligence and shit. So apparently, no, they saying supposedly that's why he couldn't tell that Will Smith was about to walk up and slap him.
I think he was just like
That's why he was
bracing
like,
for the worst, but he was just like, he's not gonna slap me. He's not gonna slap me.
It's like, even if you would have
staged
it's like I would
and
never
stuff.
just put my face out there though, like and smile.
Like,
Like nigga
honestly,
leaned his head out and waited for him to walk
Yeah,
up.
that's not the
It's
right
like
thing to
nigga,
do.
it's like
That's
fam.
not the best thing to do,
It's
but
like fam, you got these like, and then the nigga just sat back down. But that's crazy to me because it's like the
He's a
nigga
professional.
slapped him first of all. The second of all, he turned right around and sat down. That means you slapped him because that's you slap a nigga. That's because you think you a bitch.
Yeah.
And then if you turn around as soon as you slap a nigga, that's because you know you're not gonna do nothing. Think about that. Who the fuck gonna slap somebody and just turn around? Nigga, you not gonna do that nowhere on the street. You never. I don't give a fuck if you in Walmart. You're not gonna slap a nigga and just turn around. That nigga coming right behind you.
Yeah, you're
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
That nigga slapped that nigga, turned around, sat down, and then started talking shit. Yeah, it was like,
Any
nigga.
other nigga would have did that shit, they would have escorted that nigga right out.
Yeah,
Nah.
that shit would have been crazy.
That nigga sat the fuck back down and watched the shit, nigga.
That was the best. Like, shout out to Twitter. That was one of the best Twitter nights I had in a minute. Like, Twitter be hitting like every like I say I was on the phone with the homie and I had him on FaceTime, but you know you can slide this shit to the side. Like, so I slid him to the side and I was on Twitter and I wasn't even thinking about it. So it's been like 45 minutes past. I ain't said shit to this nigga, but I'm sitting here literally laughing out loud just by myself, laughing out loud, like tears, to the point like this nigga like said something or I heard something. I'm like, hello? I was like, what the fuck? I was like, oh shit, nigga still on the phone, nigga, bro. He was just sitting. I was sitting there dying laughing, bro. Like that was
You
the
sent
fun.
it to the group chat. Like, I didn't even believe that shit.
Bro, that was one of the funniest nights on Twitter. The jokes, the memes, like. Twitter did they shit that like that was like fuck that actual moment. Like I think the memes and jokes on social media was way funnier. Like niggas was like that's why y'all got sent to Bel Air in the first place. Shit like this. I started dying laughing, nigga. Like niggas crazy. They was like, what would Uncle Phil think? Nigga. But nah, Joe Budden had me dying because he was like when Denzel and Tyler Perry walked up and they like, you know, was telling him like, hey, chill out, you gotta say whatever. He was like, I understand Denzel. It's like why the fuck did Tyler Perry get up? Like, what the fuck?
He thought that was his boy.
Like, but from outside looking in, I feel like we all kind of want like Tyler Perry. Especially after that nigga was talking about he was making Medea noises while he was fucking bitches.
That's weird.
That nigga
I
said he
don't
be
get
making
that, bro.
Medea noises while he be fucking bitches.
He said that shit?
Yeah, he
He
said
said
that,
himself?
Yeah, he was in
that,
it.
bro.
Yeah.
It came out his own mouth. It's a clip going around him saying it.
That shit funny though. I'm like,
It's like,
Goofy
why,
shit,
bro?
nigga.
Like what?
Niggas is like, is he trying to be?
That's-
Is he really Madea and he's pretending to be Tyler Perry?
Yeah, like like why, bro? I don't get it.
It's like I feel like a bitch would just get up and leave. Like niggas saying hello.
But because he got bread though, it's like they not.
Like this nigga weird as fuck. He got money though.
That's what I was about to say. He cashing
He
it.
got a ranch or some shit.
Nigga got a whole fucking studio. He got the biggest studio in America.
Yeah.
Film studio. That's why it's funny though. That's I'm like, the nigga, I'm like, alright, that's cool, black people finally got some shit back and blah, blah, blah. But it's like, it would be in the hands of Tyler Perry. Like, of all film niggas.
He the top nigga.
Nigga, bro. But if you think about him, like, I put him in the category as like little SoundCloud rap niggas. Like, he kept pumping them Madea movies because he knew, like, certain motherfuckers was gonna watch that shit.
Pushing them out and shit.
But you get what I'm saying? It's like he made serious movies and those should be cool too. But them Madea movies, he pumped those out three a year. He know that he gonna get, you know, he know it's gonna sell out. He know that's
Yeah,
what
plays
Like
and
mixtapes and shit.
But no, literally, but that's how he said.
Yeah, like the plays, the mixtapes, and the movies, and albums and shit.
Literally, I'm telling you, nigga, that nigga. And then all them shows, nigga got his own network now. I just be like, I'm like, nigga, the shows on there was like black soap operas. They like,
Yeah.
bro. And it'd be like all types of good ass actors, but it'd be like soap opera shit. Like it'd be like, what the fuck is going on, bro? I'm sure they getting a bag for the dumb shit they be having to say on there. I'd be like, who wrote this shit?
Oh
Like,
God, they do stupid.
Him?
Wigs and shit,
bro.
That nigga known for having some bullshit ass wigs.
That nigga Shamar Moore.
Bus driver.
He had them braids and he was a bus driver. Nigga. It was clearly not his. It was like,
That shit was round,
like-
my nigga.
it was like, why did he need to have braids?
Right.
He was just a bus driver.
I thought that nigga was bald.
He had to be different than the other nigga.
Bro, even if he was bald, had a fade, whatever, it's like, why did he
Real life,
need braids? Like, clear braids that were clearly not his. Like, it was like, I was even a kid, like,
Oh God, I noticed that shit too. I'm like, that's crazy.
but I really didn't know that niggas be having all, like, niggas be putting that, back then, you feel me, niggas would have, but I was like, something don't look right. And Steve Harvey was doing this shit for years. Niggas never do.
I didn't know.
Then one day, that nigga probably got too hot. I was like, fuck this shit, nigga.
I was about to feel the few one down, but this nigga bald.
Nah, literally, that's what I'm telling you. That nigga just popped up one day bald.
Ski ball.
I was
Ski
like,
ball.
That
Clean,
nigga must have
nigga.
Ski ball. Shiny.
That
It
nigga
wasn't no
must-
fresh ball.
that nigga got tired of gluing that shit on.
No, he was lying. He was high shit. That shiny.
Bro, nigga,
We from perfect to ski ball, nigga. That's
that's what I'm saying. It was no decline.
Oh God, when your shit bald, you still got like a little like you can see the shadow and shit
Yeah,
in there. Like,
yeah,
nah,
yeah,
he ain't got nothing,
Nah,
nigga.
that nigga been
You can see
waxing
your
his
face in
head.
that
Look,
nigga.
nigga been waxing his head to put that wig on, that fucking perfect little afro. Nigga had since the 90s. Then one day, nigga, 2010, nigga just popped up with no fucking hair. I'm
Popped
like,
off.
Fuck.
Nigga.
And then really started getting hella more money after he took that hair off.
Mm.
Nigga was on every show. But you seen that shit he was talking about? He was on every show because he had gave out so much money. That nigga owed so much money.
Yeah, so that.
I was like, nigga, how the fuck you give out that much money? Like, he owed like 36 million or something.
Who did you get money? Like charity and shit.
Nah, people like.
That's crazy because I mean he's getting money, so.
But that's what I'm saying. But he said that's why he started really getting money because he was still paying off shit, like some millions worth of debt. But I guess he's straight now. Shit. But I'm like, damn, nigga. Cause you be wondering why this celebrity, but then at the same time you gotta think about it. I always hear people like, why this nigga still work? It's like same way, nigga. You got certain amount of bills in your spot. It's like they got a certain amount of bills. It's like
So why
They
not?
trying to keep up that
not
lifestyle.
even. No, I'm saying to keep it up. It's like nigga, like they bills is probably like 5-10 times. You know what I'm saying? So it's like every month they still need. You know what I'm saying? Some people got it though. Some people once you're in 100 millions, 10 millions, I say 10 millions, if you still gotta kind of pay attention. But 100 millions, I feel like nigga, you already. Nigga, you know what I'm saying? You're asking bullshit every day.
You
for
know
the
I
rest of
feel
your
you
life.
wealthy and shit.
But nigga, that should be crazy. I'm like 1 million, niggas ain't rich, but 1 million really ain't shit. Especially in California, like nigga have to do the Joe Rogan, nigga. Have to move
Yeah.
out of state, sign a contract, live out there for a little bit, then just be coming back. Because California take damn near more than half of your shit.
Just to get a house, nigga.
Nah, but I'm saying like if you were to legally like, oh, say you got a deal or something, you know what I'm saying, say you got a production deal or $1 million. California taxes finna take like 400K. So then, and that's where niggas be fucking up though, cause like you gonna take that money, you gonna get cracking, and then tax come around, you supposed to, oh, that's why I'm like, if I ever get shit, I'm like, just take this shit down. Just take this shit down, nigga. Take it out, nigga. Like, I ain't y'all niggas shit. Unless you just already got some for sure investments that you finna boo. Cause it's still gonna be that 400K at the end of the year. That's why I be like, that's why niggas be whooping. That's why I be like, how the fuck do Amazon be getting away
Write
with
that
paying
shit off,
nothing, nigga?
Write
Nothing.
that shit off.
They don't pay a dime.
Cause they building facilities, nigga.
That shit crazy.
That's why.
But hey, you seen that black nigga that led the revolution at Amazon?
Nah.
Nigga's a regular black nigga,
What?
grill, all that shit, nigga. He got fired and shit, but that nigga, like, Amazon First Union just got started yesterday. The nigga came out in court and everything, nigga had a grill on, nigga had his hat like this, nigga, a jersey, I think, nigga, all red on, nigga. I was dying laughing, nigga. I was like, this nigga went against the Illuminati and won. I was like, oh God, though, nigga, cause I'm like, now that Amazon's a union, nigga,
That shit.
they finna get some bread and they finna get some leeway, like, right? Ain't that what unions do?
I guess so. I don't know. I never worked for a
They
union.
do the best.
I'm saying, ain't that the point of having unions or something?
I think so.
Yeah, they all got the same pulled up.
Only thing I know about unions is The Wire season 2.
I don't even know that.
Yeah, second season of The Wire.
Is that when they was on the docks and shit?
Yeah, they was focusing on the Polish and the Greeks in Baltimore.
All I know
Yeah, when you
about
got a union, that shit
Every
come out
city,
the check.
Yeah,
yeah,
and
that
they was
nigga.
at the
Every
docks.
band does that,
And they was
yeah.
all working at the docks, but they was still doing their shit, but they was like, trying to, you know.
Did they ever find Jimmy Fossa?
Jimmy Hoffa.
Oh, Jimmy Hoffa, yeah. Did they ever find him? Yeah, so that's all I know about unions. Really.
Nigga Homer just started a union and shit yesterday. He on the low with it.
Nope. I don't want no problems.
That shit crazy though. But that's what I'm saying. Nigga really, it's just funny that the leader of it was just a typical nigga. Like, nigga really had a grill on. You know how you come out the court and they got all the news people there? He came out the court, hat backwards, grill, do-rag on under the hat. Bro, red, like all red, everything.
2002.
Nigga like Murphy Lee.
Bro, that shit
Had his
crazy.
jersey on backwards, huh?
That nigga red led the revolution for Amazon Union. It took him 2 years. But that nigga was. Yesterday.
Yesterday?
Yesterday.
That's what he hit for.
I don't think he was. I just think he get a job back and get to fucking get the benefits of the union.
He
Red,
got back
nigga.
to get his job back?
Not necessarily get a job, but to start the union.
Oh.
Like, you know what I'm saying? You know how it would be if you was a regular nigga and then they chose you to be the nigga to be the for whatever reason.
Face.
That's why I'm like, I don't know how he ended up being the nigga, but they said he got fired and that's how it all started 2 years ago. But I don't know how he ended up being the nigga to lead it all. That shit was crazy. And I say, nigga, hey, but same time, nigga could have went to college and got a degree, but just dressed like that. You know what I'm saying? You know how the South is? Shit. That was in like Arkansas or something. But shit. The fucking Lakers, weak as fuck.
Trent.
They're out. That's it.
But
That's
I'm
it for
saying
them.
LeBron, I ain't tripping. That nigga can pack the fuck up.
I think LeBron gonna stay in AD.
Yeah, he gonna stay.
Yeah, no, AD, yeah, LeBron, if it go like that, LeBron can stay. AD for sure can get the fuck
I
on.
think AD going.
Russell Westbrook
Russell's
could
going.
for sure get the fuck on.
Yeah,
Hey,
I still believe in him.
But realistically,
No, you're saying they're gonna trade.
but realistically, I keep Melo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, they're gonna keep Melo.
I keep Melo on God.
I think what happened is they were all partying way too much. I really think it was like the
Nah,
Joe
bro,
Lewis.
AD
Niggas don't play no defense, nigga.
AD is just fragile.
Las Vegas Raiders.
I think they were all just having too much fun. They were like, "Oh, we got this shit in the bag. Like, how can we lose?" You know what I mean?
AD is fragile.
Nah, that
as
nigga
hell.
AD got injured like every fucking 2-3 games.
Yes, bro. AD is fragile as shit.
Ankles.
How isn't he like
knees.
6'5"?
Yeah, like, nah, he like 7
7
feet.
Oh shit! Damn.
Nigga fragile.
But those like the niggas like not like the Shaq type, not like the Zion type, but the AD type, Kevin Durant type, they be getting injured. Like the tallest, fuck, lanky ones, they be getting injured. Yeah, like I don't know. You feel me? They be getting injured.
So it's like you might as well trade AD off to get somebody valuable and young. Same thing with Westbrook.
Such a.
I just
think so?
Nah,
But-
how I feel, LeBron punk ass, like he don't need to play point guard at no point in the game. Like, nigga.
But he only doing that because
because I
don't
it's
have
fucked up.
one.
But
I
I'm
like-
saying, if niggas you trade Westbrook and you trade AD,
if you trade Westbrook, you getting a
No, I'm saying I just need a real, actual good point guard, not a nigga trying to score. Like, of course, get buckets, but not the nigga that's trying
I was
to
mad when
be
they got
bucket
rid of
nigga.
Rondo.
Because you got LeBron.
I love
you know what I'm
Rajon
saying?
Rondo
Like,
they should've kept
too. I liked him a
I
lot.
don't get why they let Rondo go.
no, yeah, bro.
I like
Didn't they bring
him a
him
lot
back?
too on there.
They brought him back,
I hope so.
and then after
Yeah,
they won
then
the
they
championship,
traded him.
they traded him to the Hawks, nigga.
Do we still have Dwight Howard or is he gone
Yeah,
right
we still
now?
got Dwight. I
Okay,
think Dwight
cool.
should go too, though.
Oh, you think so? That's my favorite Laker.
I think Dwight should go.
He's
He
cool.
did what he had to do with LA previous
I
years,
just-
getting that championship, so he should go.
I think I like him and I like Russell Westbrook for their aggressiveness.
But that's the thing, he's not a dominant, aggressive center right now.
I don't know. I think that they can't, it's LA. They have to, bro.
And then the coach, Frank Vogel, he's out here too.
Yeah, okay, I agree with that. I think, they won a championship with him, but I don't know what's going
That was
on.
nice.
Figure out how to shoot.
Nigga,
Yeah,
I like
he got lucky.
Dame.
Choke,
Hey,
nigga.
look, imagine Dame and LeBron.
Dame is out of there for sure. It's just a matter of what team.
Dame and LeBron.
Los
Yeah,
Angeles.
yeah.
Well,
Honestly, LeBron is the only
We
nigga that can
got
talk Dame
Westbrook,
into
we got
taking a
Westbrook
little
and
less
AD to get
bread.
rid of. So it's like, nigga, we could get Dame.
It would have to be AD, nigga.
I'm just saying, if somebody,
Yeah, I
cause
think
nah,
it would
but they would get Westbrook instead of Dame, so it would
Who's younger?
coexist. You know what I'm saying?
Who's what?
It was
Who's
like
younger?
A different point guard now.
They better take both of them.
Between
They ain't gonna
Damian
fucking take
Lillard
both of them.
and-
I already go.
He is? By how much?
I wouldn't care if it was.
Is he still in his
These
20s?
niggas fucked up because they ain't got no draft.
Is Dame still in his
Lakers?
20s?
Yeah.
But I ain't really, bro. I've never been a draft nigga. Like even in football, like, I
Rick,
like.
do you
I
know?
But I like. free
Hey, Rick,
agency, like,
Do you know if Dame
trading.
is still in his 20s?
Just cause you know what it is. Like,
No idea.
These niggas fucked up because they ain't got no picks. So it's
Probably in
like-
his early 30s.
But
They
you
ain't got
got
nothing like
Yeah, because he
No,
still
it's
looks
just
good.
the way
Like,
that shit
Yeah.
don't matter in the day, but it's like you put that shit out, but it's like nigga, like we give you a 50
Nah, yeah,
pick. It's like
niggas
niggas they got now. It's like
take
niggas don't want them niggas. So
Nah,
it's
yeah.
like you gotta have something. Shit.
Nah, niggas for sure take some picks though, for sure.
These niggas trade all that shit for AD. Shit, that's all they picks.
But no,
And the players,
I'm
too.
saying fuck 'em. It's just with the leverage niggas got having AD and Westbrook. It's like nigga, even Melo. It's like just for the people on the team. It's like everybody asking for somebody. But
He's
I would
31.
keep LeBron.
He's 31? Oh, he's still got time. He got like
Melo still
2
come
more
off the bench.
years.
Even though he wouldn't after
A
all
solid
these
2
niggas,
years.
It's like I keep LeBron and Melo
Yeah.
out of the superstars.
2 years?
I think so.
And then I'm
That's
like,
it?
man, you could build around.
Yeah, bro, you kidding me? And sports like that, like the diet has changed, but hey, 34, like you're a veteran at that point, you know what I mean? How much more can you really get at a 34?
So what about Melo?
I don't know
Melo?
enough about him.
Yeah, well, that's like a whole thing now. Is there's people when they pass those mid 30s, they're all throwing that group. They start get grouped with like, oh, they're like Kobe, they're like, oh, they're like Jordan, you know, just like Melo now. Like, oh, they're like LeBron. They all get into like their late 30s. You know what I mean? They kind of just end up in that pool.
Yeah,
Which-
it's only a certain select few.
Yeah, they end up in that pool.
But nah,
So
fuck
I
it.
think he'll be done. Probably he'll win a championship with the Lakers next year, and then that'll be it.
Shit, I don't know about that, but
I think so.
hopefully.
No, I think so. I think this year, you know what I mean? They were
In
all.
the summer, see what happens in
Hey,
the
I gotta
first
see.
shit.
No,
It's
I
a bunch
know.
of-
Fuck the first. I gotta see. Wait till after preseason and see who in that lineup. Nigga.
Yeah.
When that lineup October, is that October?
I think so.
First
Yeah.
game, and whoever in that first game of that lineup, you can't trust nothing to that first game of that lineup. They be trading and lying and saying this is gonna happen. And then, remember when the Chris Paul was supposed to go to the Lakers and they blocked that
That shit
shit?
been
That was the
hard.
only trade niggas ever got blocked. Like what the fuck?
That shit was been
No,
hard.
how's-
Like, all this shit going on nowadays.
how's
Like
Phoenix
what
doing?
the fuck?
Is Golden State still number 1?
Like, didn't Steph get injured?
No, Phoenix.
Yeah,
Phoenix
yeah.
is? Okay, I think they're gonna win it this year for
I
sure.
think so too.
I think Phoenix. They've been.
I don't know.
They've been knocking on that door for a while.
From the West, yes.
I think
No, I'm
Phoenix.
saying they can get there. I just don't know if they're gonna win.
I think overall, probably Phoenix got it this year.
On the East, I'm not gonna lie, Giannis is doing this shit right now. He trying to.
Yeah, they're not gonna win back to back though.
Shit.
Wait, no.
This nigga hitting step back. Bro, this nigga hitting step back 3-pointers.
But it's like
Yeah, he got a shot now.
But
Yeah,
it's
true.
like,
Yeah.
but it's like
It's different
and
now,
it's like
bro, I
going
ain't gonna
against the Suns, like the Bucks versus the Suns. If that was a bid, you don't think they gonna win?
Who, the Suns?
I think.
I think the Bucks gonna win.
I think the Suns would win.
This
That's why I
nigga's
said-
hitting step back
But that's what I
3-pointers
say.
now.
Like I don't see the Suns winning it all. I see them get to the finals for sure easily, but I don't think it just be like certain.
If they
teams,
playing against the Bucks, no, I don't think they gonna win.
certain teams. Even
Ain't nobody guard that nigga.
even if it end up
Exactly.
being the Nets though, like
If they go against the Nets,
Yeah, the Nets only problem is the niggas don't guard nobody. But they still putting up like 140 and shit. So.
because Kyrie gonna put up 50, KD
Durant,
gonna put
Yeah.
up 40.
then they gonna have Ben Simmons worked in there.
They gonna have to, because he gonna have to.
If he
yeah.
plays,
No, he gonna have to, bro.
I don't know. That nigga.
They get to the finals, bro. He gonna have to play.
He might do some weird shit and not play the whole season, nigga. Cause he keep lying, saying his back fucked up
Yeah,
and shit.
that is weird.
It's
What
like,
if
nigga,
he just wait to the playoffs?
That's what I'm thinking too.
shit, you never know, yeah.
That sound like nigga.
Because if somehow Philly gets to the finals and it's Phoenix, nigga, Phoenix gonna.
Especially even that, even if Philly versus Arizona, I feel like Philly gonna win.
Nah,
Harden-
Arizona's so tough, bro.
Embiid,
Arizona's so tough.
Harden.
Nigga, Harden is bound to give you at least 2 games where he only got 10 points,
Yeah.
7 assists.
In the playoffs?
He be
Yes.
having some trash games, dog, all the time.
Yes, bro.
Yeah, he fucking up.
He be fucking up in the playoffs. That's really like my favorite.
Yeah, that's
player,
why
because
nigga
he be
ain't
fucking
never
up,
win
bro.
no
That's right. Hey, they do got Maxey though, so.
He be pulling James Harden weight, nigga. If you
Yeah.
ever watch the Sixers play, bro, if James Harden is fucking up, he be having 7 assists because he be dishing it to this nigga Maxey.
Yeah, he gonna have hella assists for sure.
That's what I'm saying. You got Max, you got Embiid, you got Harden sometimes.
Sometimes Tobias Harris, he's pretty
Yeah.
consistent.
Yeah.
Thibault's not that consistent.
He just play defense.
He just get on D.
But
So it's like I don't know, bro. Phoenix low key could beat them.
I believe.
I
I
can
think
see
Phoenix
Devin
got
Booker
it.
locking up James.
Yeah,
Harden.
Devin
For sure.
Booker.
Sadly, yeah.
For sure, I can see it.
But they just put somebody else.
He's young.
Nigga, who
He's
just
still-
locked James Harden up? He played against recently, bro, and I was like, damn, let this nigga lock him up.
That's that Artesia High School.
How you just getting lazy, bro?
Yeah, I think so.
He's
I think so. Yeah, he's getting lazy, dog. That's it for him. After Houston, I haven't seen anything impressive. After he left Houston,
nigga,
yeah,
that shit
that's-
is like he died down. Nigga used to be yamming on niggas. Bro.
Yeah. When he was playing
When
with
he-
Russell
like,
Westbrook,
nigga was
I
laying
was
and shit,
scared.
like, he
I
didn't
was
get
like,
fouled.
oh, fuck.
If he get
I
fouled,
was like, I don't know how the Lakers gonna do against
Nigga,
these
he gonna
people.
walk down the
Just
court and
walk
shit.
down the court.
But yeah, that shit was.
That shit is funny though. Ever since niggas in sports start getting paid, niggas be acting up. Like niggas be doing whatever the fuck they will. Like niggas LeBron just be doing shit to pad his stats. Niggas doing shit to play his son.
I mean, if you know you on a team where niggas ain't trying that shit.
Hey, what if LeBron played with his son that first year, and of course, like they just have a cool year, but then his son just trash after that.
What if they win the championship?
That's what I was thinking.
It's
What
like,
if they win the championship?
If they would have, he's retiring first of all.
But-
Nigga, they probably already training for that shit.
but it's like the way
Chill out.
but it's like the way LeBron be going out now, like he be burnt out. Like even the last game, like
But
that
look,
nigga
but
legs be gone.
But look,
like,
let's
yeah,
stay
so
there
like,
though, right?
What's that? 3 years from now? 2 years from now?
3.
That nigga LeBron already be getting burnt out.
Yeah, he only play no more defense, but he still be hooping though.
That's
That's
what I'm
offense.
saying. That's
Cause
what
he
I'm saying.
became a better shooter.
long as he
LeBron
put
be damn
20
near cherry picking.
But as long as he be putting up 20, he's straight.
But I'm saying that's cool, but it's like it's not gonna be the same impact by then. 2 years from now.
But look, when the sun come in, I can see this nigga already setting up what team
The
finna have the
worse
number
his
1 pick.
defense gets, the worse the team gets.
Worse his defense gets. LeBron's.
He is a center that play defense, nigga. Like get past that nigga that's going.
Nigga, he gonna set it up. Whatever team got the number 1 pick that year, his son coming out, he gonna set it up to where they got whatever picks to trade for, whatever star nigga, to where they got a team nigga to really go to the playoffs that year, and they gonna win, bro. He gonna
Who
retire.
hitting that shit?
Hey,
They gonna win that shit.
It's like I would feel it, but it's like I would have to see who else on the team with LeBron. Because you look at the team he has now.
But you gotta think who not gonna want to play with
They
that.
troubleshooting.
And his son.
You said on the
They troubleshooting
No,
right
no,
now.
no. Whatever team.
But he said who not going to play, nigga. It don't, his son not even here, and everybody came to play with him.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. His son,
Remember in Cleveland when everybody come to play with LeBron, that shit don't work. Remember in Cleveland when Derrick Rose, nigga, the D Wade, nigga, all them niggas. It was like 10 niggas came to Cleveland, nigga. They had 2 starting lineups, nigga.
They trade all them niggas got the final still.
Bro, they did trade the nigga that still was in the finals. But I'm just saying, like that. This the second time he got you know what I'm saying? This time he's got all the top elites on one team. But that one time he had a bunch of like B and A minus, B plus players all across the whole Cavaliers. They had 2 starting lineups.
Miami was the only successful time where the nigga actually, you know.
That's when he's in his prime, nigga. That nigga is.
Shit.
I was like, nigga.
Then that 2015 year when he was on Cleveland and he had nobody, nigga. They still was
It was him, Kevin Love.
That nigga had nobody, bro. He was doing everything.
Yeah, that was when Kyrie got
J.R. Smith.
That's on
Hey, some respect, J.R. Smith.
That was it.
Hey, J.R. Smith, that's one of my favorite Lakers of all. I love J.R. Smith.
The next year,
he's in school now
That
again.
was when he had
Congratulations.
50-point games straight shit that year.
Nah, bro.
It's okay.
That nigga JR.
It took me 27 years to get my first 4.0. So J.R. Smith, love you, big dog. Keep rocking that shit.
That nigga JR Smith.
Takes a long time.
I remember we was watching that Cleveland championship. We was in San Diego.
Wait, what year was that?
See, that's probably
that was the first year.
We went to Terry.
That was 2015.
Yeah, that was 15.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that was the first year, and then the Warriors won,
Yeah.
and then Cleveland won the next year, and then that's when they got KD the next year, and that shit was over.
But it was just crazy that he was just even competing.
That nigga still in his prime, nigga.
Oh,
Shit.
God.
Yeah.
That shit was crazy.
He still be doing shit. He just need other niggas to just do
Nah,
this
that's
shit
what
too,
I'm
nigga. You know what I'm
saying.
saying? It's like, nigga, I can't be doing everything, bro. Like, I'm putting up 50 and shit. Like,
That's
this shit unnecessary.
Y'all saw that Doja Cat stuff on Twitter?
No.
The one where it was like Tyga and then Rob Kardashian. I didn't even know they had kids
he said
together.
Doja Cat. He mean Black China.
Oh.
What's going on?
Because as soon as he started talking about it, I'm like, wait, who? I was like, wait, what?
You talking about Black?
No, yeah, Black China, her dumb ass. Nigga, they was posted, hey, but the funniest tweet,
I'm so embarrassed.
the funniest tweet is the niggas been on Twitter like, oh, it's almost Black China's day with her kids. Like her day. Because basically when you do the calculation, she only get her kids one day out the week.
I seen that shit nigga with the schedule sheet on like
His Tiger commented,
comment
like, I paid $40K. Rob Kardashian commented, he was like, I paid $37K in school and I always got my kid this day to this day. Then Tiger commented, I paid $40K in school and I always got my kid live with me, dude.
Yeah.
And then basically everybody did that like, wait, this bitch only got her kid one day out the week and she complained. She was on Twitter, she was on all the social media like, I had to sell 3 of my cars because my child support is not enough. And I'm here dying and nigga Tiger said his kid live with him. And then Rob just damn near got the kid like 6 days out the week. So it's like, what the fuck?
They basically said like, why would I?
The kids don't even be over there, and your ass still want some money. There's no reason to give you money.
around their
You're not
families
taking
and
care of
shit.
nothing.
She had to sell 3 of her cars because she didn't need 3 cars.
That was probably
No, that
Rolls
too. That
Royces,
too.
nigga.
No, that too. You don't even need 3 cars.
Wait, was she paying child support?
No.
Nah.
What would she be paying child support?
Because the kid live with him, nigga.
Nah. That's
She
just.
probably-
Actually, yeah, no,
he
that's a
probably
good
was
point.
there
Yeah,
first.
it's like
That's
you
how
would
that shit
think.
go.
It's probably still just an arrangement because
Well,
he make hella money.
He could probably deny it. He could probably not ask
That's what
for
I'm
it.
saying.
You
That's
know?
what, like, you're gonna lose no
I
matter
think
what.
they give you.
Especially
I think they
married.
give you an option, like if you want to ask for it, and I'm pretty sure they probably opt out of it.
He probably
Yeah.
was already paying child support, and then the kid probably just came and started living with him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, then that shit went down. So that nigga's probably paying more at first. Shit.
Probably because he paid shit. But either way, it was like another dumb bitch had posted some shit. She could have just not been embarrassed because nobody knew none of that shit.
Exactly. She said she wanna out herself.
I was like, what the fuck, nigga?
It's like, cause she should have known the niggas was gonna say something.
No, yeah, of course, nigga, of course. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm like.
You should have
nigga.
known before.
And I was sitting there thinking, and when I first seen it, I'm like, dang, like how the fuck Tiger? But I was already saying like, how the fuck is Tiger not? I'm sure Tiger giving her some bread, like.
Yeah.
No, not them, but you know what I'm saying. But maybe the government, you know what I'm saying, maybe. But I'm saying, you think they do all their illegal dealing? They a part of the black market too. What I'm saying, if you just say you just sent him 100 million crypto, boom. Nobody knows what the fuck that you just sent him a shipment of some fucking nuclear weapon.
I mean,
you know what I'm
as
saying?
far as I can tell, if nobody's looking for you, you can do whatever you want.
But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's why I'm like, I feel like
Someone's
that's what
looking for you.
when you was like, what's driving crypto?
Yeah.
I feel like, of course, there's people making money, but I feel like the big thing is all the big shit, all the big deals with these, you know, these people up in high places.
I don't know that,
You know what I'm
but
saying?
it's like, who are these people in these high places? Like, it's just a fabricated idea. People
I don't
just
think it's
like,
fabricated. I feel like
well then, who?
niggas didn't know about Epstein until that shit happened.
But he's, I mean,
He was one. I'm saying the average person like me didn't know about no Epstein till all that shit happened.
It's
like,
like
who are these
2009.
people?
But you get what I'm saying? The average person
The
like
they?
me, you didn't know Epstein till all that trial shit happened. I never heard of him nothing. But I'm saying that type of shit was going on. That's money. It's money in there somewhere. You know what I'm saying? It's not just. You know what I'm saying?
No, he was.
Here's who DJ Khaled be talking about.
And he was
they,
CIA
he's like, they don't want to
asset.
see you do
Wasn't
this.
he like the?
That's who he they.
He
That's
was
what
a
he's talking
blackmail
about.
asset.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They
Like,
used him.
Yeah,
That's
he
why he
was
thought he was
they.
untouchable until they.
yeah,
like,
today
they
touched
was
him.
like they're like fuck this.
That nigga Rimbo dropped a song called Touchable. It was about Jeffrey Epstein.
Yeah. Well, so that's weird.
Unique.
Raymond Dillon boy. And
Yeah, so that's how that's going.
in recent news though, Homer's leaving us. He's going to Ukraine.
I'm not going nowhere.
He's going to fight.
I ain't going nowhere that don't speak French, English, or Spanish.
Darren
I ain't
says
going
he will be
nowhere.
joining him. They're going on a buddy program. They're going to fight against Russia.
It's HD Studios. This is not.
We impose sanctions.
Yeah. Oh yeah. By the way, did you guys hear about those HD Russia sanctions? We're imposing sanctions on anybody that's doing any type of business between us and Russia. So.
And so that's why you're going to fight.
Nah.
No, you're going nowhere.
No.
Supposed sanctions.
Man.
We're doing our own thing over here.
So
We're kicking back. We're doing the American thing, you know, drinking Budweiser.
that's the American.
Hmm?
Wait. So is Bud?
Budweiser is American?
Is it? I don't know. I mean, it's
It
like
was at least.
Anheuser-Busch. I don't know. It's just Budweiser.
Now it's like Anheuser-Busch.
Hey, but isn't Bud Light just Budweiser Light?
Probably. Yeah.
Bud Light.
Only reason I say that is
Yes,
because
Bud Light is Budweiser.
only reason I say that is
That's
because
probably why I like it so
Bud
much.
Light, the blue can is like a bigger brand than Budweiser.
Yeah.
Like it's way bigger.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's a
Yeah.
point. Like I was like,
It's-
wait, isn't that
it's a
this
good,
fucking
like-
light version of this one?
Is it?
I don't
It's a
know
good
because it's
tailgating
it's bigger than that brand.
Oh yeah, it is.
But it might be. That's why I'm like, that shit crazy. Cause like you really never see people grab that red case. Like they grab that blue case.
Budweiser's. Unless you're hanging out in Colton, like you probably won't see people drinking Budweiser.
I've been to Colton like with my dad to do work before.
Yeah, a
Oh,
lot of Bud Light and
I really
Budweiser
had a reason to be in Colton.
and Michelob
Is
for
that-
some reason. It's like
Is
the
that
new thing.
close to Beaumont?
No, it's like maybe 30 miles. It's like Colton is right there, like San Bernardino, Rialto, Fontana, fucking Loma Linda.
I have no
And-
idea what that one is.
Yeah, Loma Linda. It's kind of like South Redlands, I guess.
Is that what goes on in Loma Linda?
They have a university actually. They have a
Loma
medical
Linda?
university where they do like pharmacy degrees. They do like
Oh,
dental
Loma
degrees.
Linda?
Yeah, Loma Linda
So
University.
it's a uptype college.
Is it LMU? No, that's Loyola Marymount.
Yeah, no, yeah, Loma Linda. I'm not sure, but yeah, Loma Linda. They have a health university there. It's like really similar to what they have in Pomona at Western. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar, but Loma Linda might be more popular. That one's really like well renowned.
Homer, I know you think highly of us, but how would we ever be familiar with the programs at certain universities?
I don't know. I just assume.
When
Some of my niggas ain't go to school, man.
my only purpose
What do you mean?
Saying?
What do you?
What's that financial aid?
Yeah, that's a really big thing. I applied for financial aid. I applied for the Hispanic scholarship fund, and they denied me. They were like, your application was denied. And I was like, I don't speak enough Spanish. I was like, that's fucked up, dog. It's like, it's my last semester.
Should have wrote him a letter.
I didn't even have to. I did in my application. I was
Nah,
like,
I
I'm
think
good.
lost.
Nah, it's all good. It's
Why
okay.
didn't you? That's probably what they wanted.
It's okay. Really, like, it's only $3,000 that I'm done. I could have finished this semester, but really, I was just having too much fun. So.
Yo, fam, I'm writing a letter. I don't know what you talking
I
about.
was like, hey, yo.
I'm writing a second letter.
Board,
3,000?
Board of Education.
Man.
It's me, Homer. I see y'all denied me.
I'm waiting to see what FAFSA says.
What's up with that, though?
I only want the free stuff. I don't want none of the
Nigga, why
subsidized
don't you
ones.
apply to all the Latino grants?
Honestly, it's a lot of work, dude. Those grant, they be like
Just
30.
use the same shit for everything.
They'd be like 30, but it's like 30, 40 pages of internet stuff. Like, it's a lot of shit. You gotta
If you
make.
take one afternoon and just
That's what I did. I did like 4 or 5 of them.
look, get you your
cast a
favorite
net.
drink, get you a blunt and your favorite drink, just hammer them out, and you get like, you do like 50, you get like 1.
Hey, pause, yeah.
But we about to slide up out of here though, you feel me? It's a Politic podcast.
I think you gotta hit it.
My nigga Homer needs some tacos, you dig? My nigga Darren faded. It's always a treat though, you dig?